About 3 months ago, my wife and I were trying to figure out how can we start passing on some of the good money habits that we now have as adults to our daughter. And this is our daughter, Kickers. You want to say hi?
Hi.
All right. And we decided, like, look, we didn't get these things when we were growing up, had to go through some pretty bad money habits to be able to develop the good ones. So we wanted to figure out, like, how can we transfer that kind of knowledge onto her, and when? When should we start doing that? Is it too early? What's the too late? So it's all kind of a bit of an experiment. And you're gonna see how I did it here shortly, but I just wanted to introduce her. How old are you?
5.
She's 5 years old, and it's gonna be, in about a month, you're gonna be what?
6.
You're gonna be 6 in about a month. And so we wanted to be able to take that. So somewhere around the 5.5 mark, we decided to start working on this. Stick around to the end. I'll have a roll up of it, but you'll see the how that we're going about doing it. But really, we just want to pass on at this age, the 5-6 year age, we just want to pass on what can you do with money. There's only 3 things you can do with money. What are those 3 things?
Spend, give, and save.
Right. What's your favorite one?
Spend.
Why is spending your favorite?
Because you get to spend it on whatever you want.
Oh, and what is it that you usually like to spend it on? What do you like to spend it on? What's something fun to buy?
Whatever.
Whatever, okay. Are you saving up for something right now?
Yeah.
What are you gonna save up for, to spend on?
A bunny rabbit.
A bunny rabbit. Why would you not save up for a bunny rabbit? Okay, so stick around to the end. We'll do a roll up. I hope you enjoy the how-to part of it, which comes next, and we'll talk to you later. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye. Big day for you. Did you know this was a big day?
No.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a big day because today is the day that you learn about money.
Oh yeah.
Money.
Money.
Money. There's 3 things you can do with money.
Save, spend, and keep.
No, save, spend, and
give.
and give. That's exactly right. So when I go and I earn money, I take some of my money and I save it.
Save it.
Some of the money I give, and some of the money I
Spend.
like we just spent when we went to the grocery store, right? So from here on out, every week, I'm going to give you money.
Well, that's a lot.
So, starting today, you reach into my pocket and pull out some money. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is, you're going to get $3 every week. 1, 2, and 3. One of those dollars is for what?
Spend,
Yeah.
keep,
Yeah.
and give.
That's right. That's exactly right. So, how we're going to do it, this is going to be your money from here on out. I'm going to keep giving you new money every week. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at 3 different things.
1 jar,
Okay?
2 jar, and 3 jar.
And 3 jars. And guess what these are? So we're going to keep the money to decorate your jars. So I got more stickers than you've ever seen in your entire life. And you get to choose. You get to choose. Whoa, these are... I should have brought some scissors. Oh my. Okay, so check it out. Look at all those stickers. And there's more. So which one should we do first? Save, spend, or the keep jar? The keep one?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think we should put on it? What stickers should we put on it?
The heart ones.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this are gonna be our save jar. So I'm gonna write right on top of it so we know.
Yep.
I'm gonna
so
put.
don't get like mixed up because the money's all the same.
That's right. We're gonna look. I got save written on this one. Okay. The next one I'm gonna put give. Give is on there. You see it? Cool. And then we're going to do. So we got a save, a give, and what's the last one?
Spend.
Which one's the most fun?
Spend.
Why is it the most fun?
Because we can get toys. Yeah.
Because you could get toys. So there's your spend. Alright, so maybe we should put toys. Are there any stickers with toys? Maybe we should save those.
Okay, sure.
For the
Wait, I'm
spending one.
gonna find these like.
I like that.
Wait, what's this say?
It says love.
I love spinning. Get it?
Yeah, well, I get it. Someday I hope you love to save and give too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it.
But right now you love to spend. Fair. So, here we go. 3 things you can do with money. What are they?
Spend,
Yep.
keep,
Yep.
and give.
Perfect. Okay. So the first thing you do when you get your $3 is you put it in the saving jar. You always pay yourself first. So put it in the saving jar. Which one's a saving one? Here, look, so you can see
This
them.
one,
Can you see them?
This one.
Are you sure? There you go. That's the saving jar. So unscrew it.
Now what?
Okay. Now, these two we're gonna put kind of like up high-ish in your closet. And that one you're gonna have access to anytime you want because that is your money to spend any way you want. What did you end up buying with the spending? Do you remember? You went in somewhere and you bought only
Party City.
Party City. What did you buy? Do you remember?
I bought a raccoon, a toy raccoon,
Okay. It's good that you remember what you bought.
and cotton candy. Mommy got me cotton candy.
Yeah.
I don't like it very much. It's that kind of fruity kind, you
Yeah.
know? It was like
Okay, so today is a interesting day. Do you know why? Today is interesting because this is the first quarter, which sounds kind of funny, the first quarter that you've been saving, the first quarter of a year worth of saving and getting an allowance. What are the 3 things that you can do with money?
spend, keep, and give. I mean, spend, save, and give.
Yeah. So nothing earth-shattering about what I'm doing. I'm clearly just trying to get her to understand the 3 things you could do with the money, the saving, the spending, and the giving. Trying to put an emphasis on what you do first. So I particularly like to say, let's save money. You save before you do anything else. Then you give money to people and then, or organizations, and then you can spend the money on whatever you want. I chose to do it with dollar bills just because it's kind of easier. So it is $156 commitment per year. But I think there's some really good benefits that come out of that. One, substantial savings can get rolling once you get going on a number of years from now that actually have big enough dollars that can maybe make an impact on a kid when they see what they can do with that. I want to also be able to impact somebody in the charitable space as well. So giving $52 a year, I think is pretty substantial. And as we get going through these things, You'll see me probably struggling a little bit on how best to teach her about the giving part of it. And then the spending is actually pretty cool. I'm not doing videos with it, at least not now, because I don't want the kid to get an inflated ego. But what's pretty cool is when you go to the store and she's looking at some of the toys, you know, obviously they go to she's just drawn to the huge, you know, whatever it might be, playhouse or something like that. And then she now understands, because we're like, hey, look, you only have $5, right? You need to look for things that have a 4 at the beginning. And so she starts looking at the price tags, and pretty soon she starts self-selecting out the things that she's not even looking at. She's just looking at the price tags and then figuring that out to kind of winnow it down into what she wants to buy. So that's a pretty cool thing, because we also see that in the daily life. You know, my wife reports back to me when she goes to the grocery store. She'll be looking at something, she'll trying to decide between a couple things, and Kickers will look over at her and be like, hey, that's $7. And my wife is like, oh yeah, it is $7. How did you know that? Well, it's because of this kind of stuff. So there's some pretty neat things for a kindergartner to be picking up on. I'm gonna keep this going, so I'll do another report, if you will, catch in with you every 3 months, and then I'll roll up at the end of the year, and maybe we'll do a full video just on the giving part of it. I'm thinking something like we end up going to the bank and open up an account specifically for the savings or something. I don't know just yet, but I like the visualization that those little jars created, that she created too, and I think that's important. So she's able to see and visualize the money that's growing in there. I mean, it's getting big. You saw how she's like really having to shove those things in there. It's getting tight, and we're only through 1/4. And then she created it, so she likes it. It was like her own design. That's kind of cool. We keep it up on a high shelf in the closet in her playroom. So every once in a while, you know, she sees it and there's a visual to it, but it's kind of that little bit of a barrier, kind of what the bank does for you. You know it's there, you can't quite reach it, and I think that's kind of a cool concept. I'll see if any of these things come back. I'll report them to you if anything comes out of them. But long video today. I'm changing kind of the format of how I'm doing some of this stuff, but yeah, you know, personal finance made clear. It's been around for a little while now, almost up to 2 years. So I kind of just figure, why not? All right, I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't, please subscribe. That does mean quite a bit to me. And I will see you next time.